Good morning, Steve Fried in Chicago with the morning grain report. Well, it's USDA report day. USDA is not expected to make a lot of major changes to the U.S. Corn, soybean, and wheat carryouts or global carryouts. I think the market first will be looking to see what they do with the Argentina corn and soybean crop, but most feel that they'll not drop it as much as where some of the private guesstimates are. Probably leave the Brazil corn and soybean numbers unchanged at record high levels. We then will be looking to see what they do with China's soybean imports and then what they do with the Ukraine supply. Also, they're probably still a little low in the Russian wheat crop estimate, but all in all, it probably should have a little impact on the markets. The big report from USDA is March 31 when they give us the first estimate of U.S. 2023 acres by crop and also stocks as of March 1st. So we've had quite a ride in the May soybeans. We've gone from a high of $14.99 to a low of $15.49 to a low of $14.77, back to $15.31, and now a low of $15.11. The soybean oil market has dropped from $63.75 to $58.30. Corn went from a high of $6.82 down to $6.22. And wheat has seen a drop from $8.07 to $6.89, and right now the spread between May wheat and corn is only 60 cents. We've also seen yesterday a very quick response to Fed Chairman Hawke's response. The stock market went from 33,572 down to 32,830. S&P's 41.19 down to 40.21, and crude oil went from $81 down to $77, and the dollar rallied from 103 to 105. And so most of the commodities are lower today. Beans down about 4 cents, corn down a penny, wheat's anywhere from 3 to 6 cents lower. And so I think the market, number one, is worried that higher interest rates will lower demand for commodities. Higher interest rates will also slow down the rally in the stock market, and just kind of see what happens globally in general to demand. We've also noted that China is probably buying less energy than what they thought after post-COVID. The war in Ukraine continues, and it continues to intensify, and there's concern that Ukraine's 2023 corn crop may be a lot smaller than what the market is trading, and there may be less corn for export. U.S. PNW corn is now cheaper to China than South America. Brazil and Argentina are both out of the markets until at least Brazil, June or July, when they harvest their second crop. Russia is still the cheapest wheat in the world. It continues to weigh on the wheat prices, and we'll see from a weather standpoint. Argentina is still dry. Brazil is kind of wet. The northern plains, Great Lakes, Delta, southeast of U.S. is wet. Southern Plains is dry. Canada is dry, but they did get some snow. And the 2023 Australian crop is supposed to be lower because of the switch from La Nina to El Nino.